So quality management is quite important for Atvero's customers. So REBA, who are in charge of setting standards for architects, mandate that for a practice that is 50 plus people in size, they have to have a quality management system in place, and it has to be certified under 9001 rules and regulations. But small practices too should or would have quality management in place. So quality management really is coming from your quality management manual. It's going to dictate the steps that you have to go through, the tasks that you have to follow when you're running a project. And it's quite interesting. I was looking up the REBA professional services contract just last week. And within there, in the various stages of a project, it lists all of the tasks that an architect has to perform in order to deliver the project successfully. So you've got a list of all these tasks that need to be done, and you need to keep track of how they're being done within a project. So Atvero has some quality management components built into it. It allows you to define these tasks that are part of a project. It lets you basically surface that information on the project homepage, so you can go in and you can see at a glance which tasks have been completed or which tasks need to be completed at the stage that you're at. When you're going in, if you're an architect or somebody working on that project, you can see those tasks within the project. You can be reminded that you need to complete them by a certain date, and you can then go in and sort of fill in the information related to that task. We 99% of the time find that that task is going to be related to a document or a file. So if you've got a task that says, has the contract been signed and stored in the system, or have we done a risk analysis on this sort of project, that information is going to be captured into a document. So you want that document alongside the task that you're working on. And one of the key things for us is when you link a task to a document as a part of evidence that you've done that task, the very worst thing that could happen is someone then goes and deletes that file off the server in 2 days or 2 years' time and completely breaks that quality audit that you have. So Atvero will link the tasks that you're doing, the notes that you add, to the files that evidence that you've done that task, and keep that record forever for as long as you have the project inside of Atvero, so you can come back and find out who signed what off and who did what when. And then there's an audit side to that. So you've got the people working on the project, creating these tasks, filling in the task information, showing that it's been done. Somebody will then come in and audit that information throughout the life cycle of the project, make sure those tasks have been done up to the standard which is defined in the quality management manual. And the final task is probably, if you've got 9001 certification, you're going to have an external auditor come in, make sure that those tasks that you defined are being done properly to time and with the right information there. So if you're a Atvero customer and you're going through that process, it's really simple for you to go jump into a project, have a look at the information there, and demonstrate that your quality process is being followed to the letter.